Just realised it looks like I've got the same shirt on in my previous video. I promise you it's not the same shirt, okay? They're just the same colour. This is a Converse shirt. I can't remember what the last one I had on was, but it wasn't Converse. I promise you it's a different shirt. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So after discussing the somewhat embarrassing problem with Adobe and the FCC in my previous video, if you haven't watched it, I'll link up in the corner. Whichever corner it is. I think it's this one. I think it's this corner. I don't know. In one of these corners. Okay, go check it out. I've decided to compile a list of 5 of the top Adobe Premiere Pro alternatives that you could use if you're trying to steer away from Adobe services, because if you are, I don't blame you. And the final app on this list is by far the best, and it is free. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can probably guess what it is, but stay tuned to the end to see what it is, just in case you're wrong. Before we begin, I want to know that a whopping 80% of you are not subscribed to this channel. So if you are watching these channels, if you're watching this channel and if you're enjoying these videos about video editing and gaming, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a subscribe, because it really helps support me, and I'd love to have you here with me for all these videos. All that aside, let's start the list. Number 1 is Wondershare Filmora. For all you beginner video editors out there, Filmora by Wondershare is a brilliant app to start out on. Its user-friendly interface with royalty-free stock footage with transitions, templates and titles makes it a brilliant place to start out with video editing. The only problem is the free version does come with a pretty big and hard to miss watermark slapped in the middle of your screen. So if you're happy to pay the price of $50 a year instead of Adobe's $60 a month, then Wondershare might just be the app for you. Coming up next is Cyberlink Power Director. This app is absolutely perfect for those who have experience with video editing, but may not be as experienced to work with an app such as Premiere Pro. It's a really nice app to settle for if your skill lies between the two. The interface is incredibly efficient and attractive with loads of tools to use. And recent updates have added features such as keyframing tools, custom masking, and animated sketches. The app, however, does lack in color grading tools, so if that's something you're looking for, maybe this wouldn't be the best app for you. The price lies just below Premiere at £18 a month. So it's definitely a good choice for those beginner editors or those editors with experience who are still trying to look away from Adobe with a similar price. Number 3 is Vegas Pro. Vegas Pro is an app that ties in really nicely with advanced editing and an easy to use interface. With the color grading interface, the new adjustment tracks which are similar to adjustment layers in Premiere Pro, and the scene detection tools along with various transitions and effects, it's a brilliant app for those looking for more advanced editing without using Premiere Pro. The pricing of the app is slightly more expensive at Premiere at about $25 a month. Buying Premiere alone would cost you about $20 a month, but obviously it is still cheaper than buying the entire Creative Cloud service, so it would be less expensive than After Effects and Premiere Pro combined. Number 4 is for all my Mac friends out there, and that is Final Cut Pro. It's an incredibly powerful and versatile app with its well-made interface that's good for video editing skills without compromising features. The app is absolutely packed with features such as a magnetic timeline, 360 video, HDR, and advanced color grading. And the app definitely does take advantage of AI, allowing you to apply an effect to only a select part of an image. With a lifetime price of around £300, this app is definitely one of the best Premiere Pro alternatives on the market. And coming in at number 5, the best Premiere Pro alternative, definitely by far, is DaVinci Resolve. The app is incredibly powerful, updated regularly, and it is completely free. The entire app contains general editing, visual effects, and sound design all contained into one app with Fusion and Fairlight. Fusion can be a bit of a learning curve when it comes to node-based editing, especially if you've been working with layer-based editing in the past, but it may be worth it for those trying to switch from Premiere. I have heard that DaVinci's layout can be quite difficult to get used to, especially since you cannot move or undock any of the layers, you can only resize them, so it may be a bit of a learning curve if you're used to something like Premiere and something may be in the wrong place. The paid version of DaVinci, which is DaVinci Resolve Studio, is around $295, and the free version is more than enough for any video editor who is trying to make a professional career. So there you have it, a list of the 5 best Premiere Pro alternatives that you can use if you're trying to steer away from Adobe services. If you want me to make another video on this, maybe After Effects alternatives or maybe Photoshop, then give this video a thumbs up and I will see what I can do. And let me know in the comments if you use any of these apps, and if so, do you think they deserve to be on this list? And is it actually a good alternative to Premiere Pro if you've switched from one to the other? I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give a big fat thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Twitch, all that stuff is in the description down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye guys.